Um, we got beat. They're a very good team, and we just couldn't really get anything going, couldn't get into a rhythm, and they got the best of us.
Is there a certain point during the game when it maybe becomes a little bit more than a loss? It becomes maybe embarrassing or something like
that? It's obviously a tough loss. You never want to say what we're doing out there is embarrassing. We work too hard and put too much time into it to say that we're going out and embarrassing ourselves. That's a good team, and they played really well tonight, and they got the best of us. But no, I wouldn't call that embarrassing.
You came back from some pretty big deficits against Nebraska and Minnesota. Did it feel different tonight about the ability to come back?
Yeah, they were on the sidelines like those previous weeks. There was never any doubt. There was never any panic. Again, we just couldn't get things going. And give credit to them. They did a great job of, game planning us and having their players ready.
How does this team bounce back for the bowl game?
I think the group of guys that we have won't really have an issue bouncing back. This one's going to hurt for a while, but that's what happens. We were fortunate to be in this situation. I think we had a very good year, won 10 games, and put ourselves in an opportunity to play in this game. So, as disappointing as it is, there was a lot of positives from this season, and we just got to look at those, learn from this week, and get as much as we can out of bowl prep.
Joel, there did it just feel like you could never get anything totally going?
Yeah. We'd have a good play here and there, and then a negative play, and negative plays kill drives. We got to keep, we got to stay ahead of the chains. We can't be putting ourselves in tough situations like that. So, yeah, like I said, it was tough to get things going.
Can you explain what you were looking for in the first interception? You rolled out right, threw back across your body, and for Kenzel or something. What did you see in that?
The guy played it really well. It was kind of a double comeback combination, and he was running out towards the outside comeback. I was trying to work back inside, and he played it really well. He stopped and was able to read me and get back.
You guys have been clicking so well coming into this game. What do you think was the difference for you guys that, like you said, you never could get into it with them?
I think we got to give the credit to them. They're a very good team. They did a great job. Putting pressure on me, doing what they could to stop the run game, and they got a very good front four, and those guys are tough to block, and it's just it wasn't our night.
You get the feeling some of that has to do with them trying to prove something to try to get in that top four?
I think both teams were here to play as hard as they could. To say they're trying to prove something, everyone's trying to prove something, I guess, when you're trying to play. But bottom line is they played a great game tonight. They were definitely the better team on the field tonight.
Joel, it's one thing to lose the game, but to get shut out. What happened to this potent Badgers offense?
It's a good defense that we played. It's obviously disappointing. Like I said, we just had trouble getting into a rhythm. Couldn't sustain drives when we were getting down onto their side of the field. We put ourselves in a tough spot, and that's what you got to do to win games, is be able to sustain drives. We didn't do that tonight.
Did those two quick scores take you guys out of your game because you had to then play catch up and couldn't?